Alright, hey guys, Verlis here. Today we have a battle with a really cool guy that I met. He does Pokemon battles as well. Problem is, I messed up and I didn't save my battle video, so this is going to be from his perspective, which I think is different. It's B2j135. I'll have his link in the description. Check out his battle videos. But yeah, so this was a doubles battle, 6v6 doubles, and it was actually a pretty cool battle, so I go with my super awesome amazing opening. And that's going Charizard Talonflame, because that's probably the best strategy I've come up with at the moment. Just because you get such a monstrous sweep, and it's really strong. So Talonflame uses his priority Brave Bird on this dude, and I'm like, oh man, I'm going to knock him out. What? That's not cool. It's actually really awesome to see it from his perspective. So he survived with luck at this point. I thought it was actually a Focus Sash at first, but nope, 4 health. And then I go with the Heat Wave double sweep, because just monstrous on Charizard. I was actually wondering why he didn't switch out just a little, but probably didn't want to eat a Heat Wave switching into anything either. Then he brings out Gyarados, and honestly, Gyarados is like one of the hardest Pokemon for me to take out in this new generation, just because he Mega Evolves, he gets tankiness, he has Taunt, he has Dragon Dance. It's just a mess when he comes out in the field for me. What? Why did you break? Game? Communication with the server interrupted. Oh, now it's all better. Okay. Sure thing. I'm like, okay, I want to save Talonflame as long as possible. And I bring out Klefki, and I also go, well, I don't like Rain, so I'm going to save Charizard as well, and bring out the Rain when I need it later. And go into Avalugg. I feel with Avalugg, I can get rid of the Sticky Web through Rapid Spin. With Klefki, I can set up to bring in more Pokemon to do better against. And not much is going on at the moment. He tries to put some damage on my Keyring. He actually gets a lot, which I wasn't really expecting that much, but I go, okay, I can get some safe pulls going. Now we have Mega... This was what I wasn't wanting to happen, the Mega Evolution on Gyarados. So I was a little worried about that. He goes for Protect, which was a really good thing, because I'm just setting up at this point. I'm like, screw you, I'm making you less of a threat, and then I'm going and making Avalugg a little more better to handle things. So Klefki went down, but it was worth it to me, because I was like, okay, as long as that Gyarados gets weakened in some way. Start throwing down that curse on Avalugg, making him stronger. I feel like it's going to go good. Still haven't seen like Politoed's full potential, but not too worried. Well, let's see if we can actually get Avalugg's health in there. That's a little better. So Avalugg wasn't taking damage. I was feeling confident. I thought Trevenant would be like a really good way to set up counters and whatnot. So Togekiss comes out. I wasn't really too worried. Trevenant, I just wanted to get him set up. The second I can get Leech Seed going on something, Trevenant's going to be really strong. And then I wanted to test damage on Gyarados with a +1 Avalanche. It didn't do much, and I was kind of upset about that. So, waiting in between turns is a little... I don't have too much to say. Getting Leech Seed is always good, 1/8 of his health. Togekiss used Nasty Plot, and I'm like, okay, this could get a bit interesting. Gyarados, fortunately, Stone Edge missed. I really needed that. But then Togekiss dodges my Will-O-Wisp, so I think it's fair. I Rapid Spin on Togekiss because I realized that I can't do damage, so I might as well get that Sticky Web off. That way it doesn't hurt my Charizard and my Talonflame. Trevenant keeps hurting Togekiss, which is nice. Togekiss does a Dazzling Gleam, and I knew Avalugg was going to go down at the first hit, so that was upsetting. But that survival on Trevenant made me really happy, because that was a +2 Dazzling Gleam, and he just man-moded it. So Gyarados got paralyzed, and my Will-O-Wisp finally lands, so now I know Togekiss isn't going to be around much longer. He's taking a quarter of his health every turn. I'm getting 1/8 of it back. I know I can take another Dazzling Gleam. I was really confident. So I was like, all I have to do is kind of hide behind Protect, and then it'll be a good game. I got my citrus berry back, no worries. So I felt Charizard was safe to bring in. Clear up that drought, try to weaken what Gyarados can throw down, and really just try to put as much damage. So I went for just a complete stall turn to try to mess him up. I wasn't expecting that to knock me out, unfortunately. I should have protected that turn just to really like make sure Togekiss went away. But I was trying to play it safe with Charizard. Even though I feel like I should have just done double offensive. You know, Horn Leech or Protect, get Togekiss out of the way, and start putting that damage down. Couldn't really make up for that one. I knew the second Togekiss came back onto the field, he'd be gone. So now it's essentially the opening move again. He brings out Drizzle. I'm not happy about it. I'm going to take some free hits. And I go for Brave Bird on Gyarados. Gyarados, this is why I hate him. He's so tanky. Oh, lost a little focus. Come on. You want a focus game. There we go. See, look at that. Gyarados just takes way too many hits. Fortunately, Gyarados got a lot of paralysis. And the Need That Rain, he got burned. So that was really good for me. I know that I can probably just try to knock him out with Brave Bird. Nope, Tanky Beast right there. And then that Charizard would be able to clear up the rest. So Gyarados goes away, which is what I needed. And now I have to worry about Politoed destroying me. So he prioritizes Charizard. I didn't know how Charizard survived. That was rain. That was rain. Like, I was expecting just to get totally destroyed. So now I see this, I'm like, well, that's going to be a quick sweep. Get that Brave Bird. Boom. And then I go in and land that Heat Wave. Okay, apparently Brave Bird doesn't play nice. So I go with the double turn sweep. And is that the end of the game? No, there's still a lot of turns left. Never mind. He brings out Noivern. And he just has Noivern, so I pretty much know it's downhill from here. So Noivern starts doing some shenanigans though. You know, he survives that first hit, Talonflame knocks himself out. And then, because of rain, he gets an awesome Hurricane. Yeah. So he goes and knocks me out on Hurricane. God, I need a capture card. But unfortunately, capture cards are really hard to get a hold of. So now, this is the game right here. Snorlax versus Noibat. MVP versus MVP. Snorlax takes that first Hurricane in stride, gets a stockpile. And this is where I know it's pretty much a game of crits. If I get crit, I lose. If I don't get crit, I win. So he gets another Hurricane. I'm safe. I'm just like, screw it. I want to rest. I don't want anything going wrong. I know I'm +1 on stockpile, and I'll be able to take a lot of hits. And this is where it's just kind of like crazy game. So he uses Hurricane, I use stockpile, and it goes like this for a bit. Trying to keep this in the middle of the screen. 2 stockpiles, his Hurricane is now not doing too much to me. It's 5th Hurricane. And this is why Snorlax is a god. I was afraid of that confusion. I felt like I might have blown it on that one. Stay confused, hit myself. Like, okay, I didn't get a stockpile on that one. That's not cool. If that happens again, I might be in trouble. So he uses another Hurricane. There's no rain, but he still gets the move. So that was kind of upsetting. I go for a Crunch. Damage check. And he lives with 1 health. I thought it was going to be game over right here. But his Hurricane misses. I get the Crunch. And GG. I knew I'd survive a Hurricane and get that Crunch off. I was just really afraid of a crit. If he crit me on that miss, I would have lost. But that's the game. So, another awesome one. Oh, apparently I was in the forest. I hope you guys liked that video. His link will be in the description. My battle videos will keep coming. And have a nice day.